Hello there gamers. So the tutorial for infected mode is actually not done yet. So this video is kind of an explainer on how to play Battle Leet Infected. Now the game mode is fully free to play, so you don't need any NFTs at all to play this game mode. All you need to do is download our client from our website gmr.center, head over to the Battle Leet section, and you can download the client there. All you need is a Gamer Center account, and then you just use your username and password to log in. So infected mode on the main screen, you've got obviously Gamerverse, it's coming soon, your duel where you need NFTs to play this, and then you got infected mode. So all you need to do is simply click infected mode, and then the game mode should load up as is. Now you can see on my screen, you see a cheat menu here and a debug menu here. These will not be available for you guys, you will not see this, but I'm just going to activate all the cheats at the moment just to show you how to play the game. Because you start with like 0 scrap, so I'm just going to put infinite scrap on for myself just to show you. Now this is just a bare battle lead, so you do get obviously your skills and your attacks and your abilities that you can use as follows, and you use these for your advantage when you're killing the infected leets. Now up on the top left of your screen here, you've got the reactor, health and energy. Now if that health reaches 0, game over. If your health reaches 0, game over. If this blue bar, the energy on the reactor, starts going down, these barriers, these green barriers here, these start opening up. Now you can walk through these barriers, but the infected leets can't walk through them, so you can use that to your advantage, and obviously use tactical plays to get around the map quicker to kill infected that are coming around. Now this red line that you see going around here, this always shows before every wave, and it shows you the directions the infected will come from. So in this case, they're going to come out of here and they're going to go all the way around the map, as you can see. And then they're going to go inside this area there to attack the reactor. Now, if this energy bar on your reactor is getting low, you can come up to the reactor and then you press enter to feed the reactor. So you press enter on your keyboard and it uses scrap. It's only a little about, obviously, in small amounts, but it uses scrap. So you need to carefully strategize on how to use your scrap within the infected mode as well. Now it should have unlimited waves. You start on currently like wave 0, it should have unlimited waves, and there is a boss, I think it's around wave 25. Now as you can see on the right hand side here, you can see there's 3 different trap settings. Now these are keybinds for the numbers on your keyboard. So number 1 on your keyboard is a freeze trap, number 2 is a barrier trap, and number 3 is a shocker's trap. Now to lay these traps, you'll simply just press your number 1 on your keyboard. If I want to obviously lay down a freeze trap, this costs 10 scrap, so you need to make sure you've got the scrap available to be able to deploy this trap. So you press number 1. Obviously you have to figure out where you want to do it, and if it turns red on the map, it means you cannot place your trap there because this thing's in the way. You have to make sure it's not in the red, and then all you do then is just you use your mouse click to deploy it, and it'll use 10 scrap, and there's a freeze trap. Now the infected can kill these, the infected can attack these, so again it's you have to use your strategies correctly on the infected leets. Now number 2 is a barrier trap, so you just press number 2 on your keyboard, and as you can see it's only like facing one way, and you can rotate it using your mouse wheel. So use your mouse wheel to rotate it just like so, and once you're happy with it, you press your your mouse click, and it'll deploy the trap. And then obviously the same thing as with the shocker's trap, it's the same with the freeze trap. You press number 3, this one also costs 20 scrap, and like here I can't place it here because it's in the red and it's in the way, but I can place it like here, which is fine. Now a few things to keep in mind: at the end of each wave there's a shop that opens up here, and you go up to the box, the leak crate should you say, and you press F to open the shop. And then with this you can either re-roll the random free selection by using this, which will cost 20 scrap, but remember, if there's nothing on here and you haven't got enough scrap to purchase something on the next page, it's pointless wasting 20 scrap. So just go back by using this arrow here and just do another wave, kill the infected, get more scrap, and then come back to your shop. Now this one here will heal the reactor to keep it from being destroyed, so if the reactor's health running low, you can spend 50 scrap to give it some health, and this one here increases your health as well, which costs 10 scrap. If your health is low, you can heal yourself with the scrap. And obviously when you click the randomized, you get a different set of free each time. Now depending on the wave you're on, so it'll start off with like basic gear and attributes, and the further you go, so once you get to like wave 5, more items unlock. But at the minute, as you can see, they're just all commons. But as you go further and further within the waves, the other abilities start unlocking, such as your rares, your epics, your legendaries, and you can also upgrade your base unit. So you start with a battle elite and you can upgrade it as you go on. So there's a service unit to get the additional buffs. It's a common, and then obviously as you go further and further, there is other ones there as well. Now, I'm going to quickly start a wave. As you can see on the top right is a mini map, which will also show you where your traps are laid down. As you can see, these are my 3 traps, and it shows me traps there, and it shows me barriers are open as well. And it'll also show you obviously your character here. As you can see, it's moving around, and that'll show you the infected leaks. Now, when you get to wave 5, things start to change. So these barriers will obviously change location. The infected leaks will come in from different areas, such as here and through the other side. So you need to strategize on where to place your traps as well. Now I'm just going to quickly start a wave just to show you. So this is a wave starting. You can see the infected are coming out. Obviously, as they hit these traps, they get slowed down, which helps you on your conquest to get to the maximum wave that you can get to. So let me just quickly show you here. As you can see, the energy on my reactor is going down, which means now if I go over to the reactor here, I can press enter to power up reactor, and it'll obviously make it full again. And you have your high scores just here, and it'll be great if you can post your high scores and stuff in the community channels, on Twitter, on your Discord, and just give us general feedback. Remember, this is a closed beta, should you say, a closed beta. So feedback is very welcome. We only want to improve it before we get it launched everywhere, before we obviously nail down the mechanics 100%. But other than that, enjoy the game, and I will see you in the community channels. Peace.